I was right again. New leaks for LEGO Toy Story 5 sets and LEGO Pokémon TCG event. Here are some images for an upcoming LEGO Toy Story 5 set. It is a 4+ set, which means it will include bigger pieces. Immediately something's bothering me. First off, Woody does not have boot printing, or dual-molded legs, I mean. It is a 4+ set, so we can't expect much, but that's already the second time Woody appears without dual-molded legs this year. The bullseye looks good, but the build lacks a bit. It is a 4+ set, you can't expect much, but still. The sets also include some ponies that were included in another set from 2025, if I'm not wrong. I really do hope this is not the only Toy Story 5 set, because I'm quite excited to see the movie. We have a LEGO Pokémon TCG event where you're allowed to build LEGO Pokémon cards. I'll keep speaking, but here are some of the Pokemon that are allowed. Anyway, the challenge started on 31st March, and we get to vote on the 28th of March. The selections are revealed on the day 4th of February of 2027, if I'm not mistaken. The challenge has a minimum of 400 pieces and a maximum of 2,500 pieces. The builds must include a frame to make the build look like a brick-built card. Minifigures are not allowed, and it must be an original creation. If you manage to move on to the next phase into the fan vote, you get a LEGO Eevee, a Pikachu, a Pokeball, a minifigure vending machine, lovebirds, and orange cat. Moving on, we have a LEGO Botanicals mug. That's basically it. It has a pretty interesting design though, with the LEGO flowers on the side. This image shows a few flowers inside of it as well, and the gift can be obtained with 1K insider points. You can never expect these to be something crazy, but the insider gifts have been quite satisfactory. We have a whole new wave of One Piece sets to release on August 1st, starting with 75642, Showdown with Captain Smoker. The set is pretty cool, and I have to say it does fit in with all the other LEGO One Piece sets. The set includes a Captain Smoker, but I have to say I don't like the piece used for him. The minifigure overall reminds me of Cinder, the Ninjago character. None of the other characters appear to have leg printing, except Dragon, who has a few lines for detail. I do like the set, and it seems to include some nice prints. Next, 75646, Garp's Marine Battleship. I honestly love LEGO ships, and this one is quite detailed with some big elements for the sale. It includes a ton of minifigures and a side build. The set does not seem to include a Luffy minifigure, but the set does include a Zoro minifigure with his mouth katana piece, which looks great. This is not the same one that appeared in the circus set. Instead, he is shirtless this time around. We also have another set called Battle at Drum Castle with 1,038 pieces, and it comes with the Tony Chopper minifigure. There was a leak not too long ago, I made a video on it, of a Tony Chopper minifigure. And here it is. I love the figure. They used a baby piece, but the print quality looks incredible, especially for a tiny piece like that one. You can see each of his individual paw claws. We can also see other figures, but they're not as exciting as Tony Chopper in my opinion, but they look incredible. And for the last set, we have 75644, Dory vs. Broggy, Giants of the Little Garden. And let me tell you, when I saw this, I got excited. The giants look incredible. Only the beers look off. I'm not sure. Them being brick built just doesn't feel right. And the giants don't seem to have much of articulation. But it does come with a side build. But the giants really are the main attraction here. I do think that if they found a way to make the arms more articulative, this would make the set way more interesting. But it is what it is. Plus, it looks really nice. These new sets have gotten me excited. What about you? Comment, and while you're there, like and subscribe. It really helps the channel. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.